Alright, let's hope this quest doesn't give us emotional pain. Alright, head to the Flower Feather clan. Gotcha. Okay, so we're gonna have to do a little bit of walking. We'll make our way over. Damn, that looks pretty, man. Holy. Oh, that's cool. I can't remember what these are called. I'm just gonna call them Saurons. I feel like this might be a good time to pull Chaska, you know? That might be her family members? No, okay. We'll do 2 10 pulls. You know, just to start this off. I'll pull Bar later on. Alright. We got Aurora though. You got the 4-star out the way. That's what you love to see. Ooh, hold on a minute. The music. Like, so far, Natlan's music has been so good, dude. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on a minute. We get to fly. Yo, let's go. This is so weird, dude. This is just something that I wasn't expecting. Oh, never thought I'd see the day, eh? Oh, we can speed up as well. Gotcha. This is so cool, man.
Wait, isn't that Yansan? Wonder what she's doing here.
Yansan. Don't mind me, I'm just coming in with style.
I brought all the stuff over, Coach. What's next?
What, we having a workout session? Just take it easy before the real work begins. Okay, so not all the English voice actors are still in this then. So I don't know what to do in this situation. I don't know if I should switch over to a different language or if it's only Yansan who doesn't have an English voice actor. Because I'm pretty sure Chaska, Auroron, and the captain has voice actors because we heard them in the trailer. So I feel like I'm gonna just carry on with the English. If it turns out... Okay, something on my PC just turned off. That's concerning. I think it just temporarily turned off. Something happened. Alright, that's for future me to worry about. You two are in charge of repairing the house to the north. The rest of you should go west. The road practically crumbled beneath my feet on the way here. The whole thing will need to be reinforced.
Alright, I'll start by moving the boxes over.
Alright, get to it, squad.
I'll help you. These things can get pretty heavy.
Nah, I got this. These muscles aren't just for show, you know.
Hell yeah, dude.
You see that? Perfectly defined. I can lift this stuff up with one hand.
We could never get a playable character this buff.
Fine, as long as you don't wind up too sore to move tomorrow. I don't want to hear any complaints from you.
Just prepare to be amazed.
Pulls a muscle. Oh, I was joking. You good? Well, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Take him to get some rest and apply some meds. I don't know about that, Chief. Man's spine just split in half. Take it easy for the next few days, alright? I don't want this getting worse, and don't push yourself. You can help out once you're better.
I knew I should have trained harder.
Working out is different from real work. You gotta ease into it. Anyone still not have an assignment? Chief Motterturn needs our help.
Yansan!
What's up? Sophie, Paimon, what are you doing here?
We were just about to ask you the same thing. We didn't expect to run into you in these parts.
Helping out. Totally forgot that we were repairing everything. I thought she was doing like a workout session. Well, my tribe's in pretty good shape, all things considered. We've already done with all the repairs. I heard the Flower Feather clan was hit a lot worse, though, so I decided to come help. On the way here, I ran into a caravan of merchants from my tribe and brought them along. These are my students. Oh yeah, you're a sports coach. Haha, good memory. You're a sports lover. I can design a training plan for you. Well, yeah, we'll get like 0.2% stronger. Looks like you're in pretty good shape already. Competitive fighting, extreme sports, you could take your pick. As for you, Paimon, we might have to start you off on a balanced meal plan.
What? There's nothing wrong about Paimon's current meal plan.
Is
Like today, Paimon just had some blazed meat stew, fried shrimp bean balls, sour sauce kipper, and stuffed and mashed potatoes. That's practically nothing.
Honestly, not the worst it could have been, right? At least it's not like slime food, you know? This case sounds even worse than I imagined. I know just the thing. Kale juice. I'll make you some soon.
Kale juice? Wait, isn't that your favorite drink,
Nah.
Trevor? If Eonsan's going to make some for free, Paimon would feel terrible if you won't get to try it.
Nah, you gotta do it, Paimon. Anyway, that's enough idle talk for now. A little while earlier, the chief asked me to bring a few people to help with something. Are you two free? As you can see, due to unforeseen circumstances, I'm short of a few people.
Of course, we're also here to help. Let's go see the chief.
Yes, sir. Perfect. Then follow me. All fires fuel the flame. Yo, that looks sick. Is this the volcano that we can go into? Oh, we can go over there. That's probably going to be part of a world quest, probably. Yep, here we are. We made it, Chief.
You're here, Eon-san. And you
Damn.
must be the traveler in Paimon. I've heard a lot about you. I'm sure we'll have a much better time now with your help.
You've certainly gone through your share of battles. Jesus, man. Let's just get straight to the point. Are the people behind you warriors from your tribe? Did something bad happen to them?
Cold. So cold. Duarte, are you there?
Well, it seems like this Archon quest might be kind of painful. Mentally ill person.
I'm drowning.
Oh,
and there's
no.
something in the water.
I don't like the direction this is going in.
He's on the ground, but it almost looks like he's trying to swim.
Okay, I'm guessing the Abyss is doing this.
The Abyss. The Abyss is coming.
That is terrifying.
There are eyes in my hands,
Ugh.
and hands in my stomach. And my stomach is full of teeth. It ate all of you. It's coming for me too.
Let's leave. Alexa, shut up. Alexa, it's 4 in the morning. But yeah, I'm good. Let's not deal with any of this.
But we haven't been eaten. We're right here.
Might not want to go near her, Paimon. Uh-oh. Oh,
Monstrous beasts! How did you get in here?
saying that whilst looking at Paimon, though.
As you can see, their mental state is quite poor. They went missing after the battle. We found them in the wilderness in the days that followed, but the damage had already been done.
What could have caused this? Do you have any idea? Probably the Abyss.
We found them unconscious in areas corrupted by abyssal tumors, lying next to their deceased comrades. My only guess is that something terrible must have happened during the battle.
I wonder if it's something similar to, like, forbidden knowledge then. Like, their mental state just couldn't handle what they saw, and it pretty much changed their body. Oh, well, not their body, but changed how their brain worked. Like, just this alone, like that, eyes in my hands in my stomach, and my stomach is full of teeth. Oh, man, nope. I'm good.
According to the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, sudden exposure to a large amount of abyssal power can have mental as well as physical repercussions. We've never seen the effects this heightened before, but maybe Gasoithoth was just too powerful.
That was the name of the Abyss thing we saw in the sky, if I remember correctly.
The soy thought? What's that?
It's the abyssal monster that appeared in the sky not
Yep.
too long ago. After consulting our ancient legends, we decided to call it Gasoithoth, Reaper of the Abyss.
Our ancient legends. Want to know more about that? Reaper of the Abyss, though.
Oh, that giant black ball? Didn't we force it to retreat, though?
That doesn't make the effects go away, though, Paimon.
True, it poses no threat to us now, but whatever wound it inflicted on these warriors still endures. We scoured all sorts of records for a solution, but nothing came of it. There was some mention of a treatment from several hundred years ago, but that knowledge is long gone.
So it seems like we're finally going to be getting like, the Abyss Law that we wanted. If there's already like treatment for whatever's happening here, we might get some more information about what happened 500 years ago. Oh yeah, by the way, here's the prediction list. I haven't added anything new to it. A lot of this is probably incorrect now. Actually, I'm going to look at it myself so I know what I've gone there. Yeah, okay, I think we can easily get rid of Durin will revive in 5.2. That doesn't seem like it's going to be happening. We got an interlude chapter instead. Yeah, I could try to help.
Right! You can purify abyssal power! Might as well give it a try!
I don't think it's probably not going to be that easy. Because we can't cure abyssal corrosion. So I feel like it might be something similar to that. Don't think it's going to work. Nah, it doesn't seem to be working. Don't hit us.
It didn't work?
I think all we did is we stop it from getting worse, but the actual, like, effects of it has already taken place. Potentially.
That must mean purifying the abyssal power within them still isn't enough. In any case, thank you for trying.
So, what can we do now? Don't tell me my friend is just gonna be like this forever?
We can probably do something. At least we know there's treatment. Like, if it was a case where it's like, there is no treating this, there's no known method, would have been screwed. But we know it exists. We just need to find it.
Come back to me, Gogeta! Please, don't leave me like this!
We beat Gasoithoth. They survived the battle. Are we really just gonna sit back and watch them lose their minds?
Yeah, that is kind of depressing. Of course not.
What is it, Aeon-san?
We'll take it case by case. First of all, we shouldn't keep them cooped up in here. The environment isn't doing them any good. Let them go where they feel comfortable. And Sophie, Paimon, I will talk to them.
But,
Are you sure about this?
The only dangerous one is the guy that's mistaking people for monsters. Might want to keep an eye on him. It might turn into a situation where he just starts hitting people. I know you're worried, but we don't have any other solution, right? Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. But we won't know until we try. True? Well, don't just stand there. Let them go. Send someone to follow them, but don't stick too close. We just need to keep tabs on them. I do wonder what the treatment might be. Like, maybe they'll go to the place where they were inflicted with this, and they need to overcome some sort of trial or fear to try and get that, like, abyssal corruption sorted. Because you know how with Chaska, she's also inflicted by the abyss, but she can, like, control it? Maybe it's something similar to that? Following Iansun's command, the crowd are dispersed. Alright, it's up to us now. Let's talk to them one by one. This is a bad situation, but I know the warriors will find a way to pull through. After all, we've overcome so many challenges already. What's one more? True? God, that place looks so cool, dude. I feel like these areas alone are probably... Oh, okay, this is a lot bigger than I thought. I feel like this part of Natlan is already my favorite in terms of looks. Like, some of these environments just look beautiful, dude. Like the volcano, just like this area here. Oh, that's what I was gonna do as well. I needed to search up information about the area Venti talked about, because apparently information on that is in this quest, I believe, from what I can remember from the live stream. It was like the place where the wind doesn't blow, like something to do with that. Found him. Hello? Can you hear me?
So dark. So cold. I want to go home.
Man, there's quite a few things that scare me, but losing control of your brain or just something to do with your brain affecting you terrifies me. Like, just losing full control or just seeing stuff. Okay, just wait a little longer and we'll take you home. The caravan from my tribe should have brought some firewood. I think starting on a bonfire might help. Is this the guy that's drowning or that's in the water?
Huh?
Gotta keep him warm. When it's dark, damp and cold, what's better than a fire? True. Maybe the light and warmth will help change what he sees. Wait here whilst I grab some firewood. Like, I can see this not working because it's like mentally he's still in water, so his body might be warm, but his brain is tricking him into thinking he's cold.
Light. Underwater. Where is it coming from?
I mean, at least this is connecting to him.
It's working!
Not a lot, though.
Is someone there? Please save me. No, wait. You have to leave this place. The water's too deep. You won't make it.
It's so terrifying, man. It's okay. We brought some friends from the people of the springs. They're great swimmers. We're here to save you.
No. Please. Just leave me. Duarte.
Duarte?
Oh no, it's not working anymore!
Yeah, it looks like the bonfire wasn't enough. At least we know it's possible, though. We just might need to upgrade. That was the second time he mentioned the name Duarte. Maybe we can start there. Let's ask around and see what we can learn.
I'm drowning.
Ugh, that's so disturbing, dude.
My friend, is he any better?
Nope. We're working on it, but I wanted to ask, does the name Duarte ring any bells for you?
Duarte? Oh yeah, I remember. Duarte was the name of Otoko's Surian companion. Otoko almost drowned as a child, and Duarte was the one who saved him.
Almost drowned as a child, so it's showing them their greatest fears then? Or just showing them memories of their past that they fear? Like showing the past memories that they're terrified of and just like amplifying them? Interesting.
He dove deep into the water and used all his strength to carry Otoko back to the surface. It was pretty touch and go, but both of them made it in the end.
That means we just need to bring Duarte here and...
Well, you see,
yeah.
Duarte died 4 years ago during an Abyss invasion. He was helping evacuate injured warriors from the front lines, but fell to an ambush.
Maybe we don't need the real Duarte. What did Duarte look like?
He was a bit on the smaller side, but other than that, he was just your average Kukasaur. Well, hold on. What are you planning?
We just need to impersonate him. Based on the look of your face, I'm guessing you already have a plan? I mean, we could turn into one, right? Alright, let's get to work. Oh, and thank you for the information. We'll do whatever we can to help your friend.
No problem. Thank you for looking out for him.
Yeah, you're welcome. Oh, summoning one. Hey, look at that. That is cool that we can just summon one, though. Found one. Now we just need to borrow its identity. I still find it so weird we just couldn't take over them. Feels a bit messed up, but no point thinking about that. Here we are.
We're back! How are you feeling?
Duarte?
Step forward.
How did you get here? Are you here to save me?
Maybe we need to like carry him up to the sky and like in his mind that might bring him out of the water. Maybe, potentially.
It's working!
Shh. What now? I feel like pushing him lightly. Kind of like, I've got your back.
You're gonna carry me out of here just like last time.
Yes, sir.
Over a
Aw.
decade later and you're still trying to save me. I can't believe you made it this deep underwater, but I'm so glad you found me.
That's sweet.
Once we're out of here, let's split a huge portion of blazed meat stew. Just like old times. I owe you for this.
Actually, now that I think about it, it can't be showing them like their past memories, because that girl we saw, she was flipping out about having like eyes in her hand and teeth in her stomach, so unless she had a weird past that we don't know about, but yeah, I'm wrong with that. Maybe it is just their greatest fears that it's like amplifying.
We're almost at the surface. People tried to tell me you were dead, you know. As if I'd let that happen. I promised to protect you. There's no way. No way. No. Wait. I failed.
Man, we just gotta catch a break, don't we? Oh no, he's getting suspicious. Slam him hard. Okay. Feel like we might need to be careful he's not all there. Oh yeah, I just thought of that as well. If you're thinking you're drowning, you might not be able to breathe, right? Or you might not be breathing normally.
Duarte? Wait. You're not Duarte.
He's back, boys. We got him.
How did I get here? Who are you people?
So it was just like overcoming it.
Otoko!
Interesting. But is this like a situational thing? Like it won't be the same for everyone?
He's Kaylee. What's going on? All I remember is the battle against the Abyss and then I was drowning. And a Saurian that looked like Duarte saved me. How did I get here?
You explained the situation to Otoko.
You went through all that for me? While all I did was cause trouble for everyone? I'm so sorry.
That's just the Abyss we're dealing with. None of this is your fault. Maybe it's not my place to say this, but go easy on yourself. You deserve to move past what happened here, and what happened to Duarte.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So maybe that's the treatment that we're talking about. It's not like a form of medication, but it's like overcoming the fear or guiding someone to overcome their fear. Go on, get some rest. Italy, we'll leave him to you.
Wait, the battle. What happened? Did we beat that giant abyss monster?
We won, for now.
Hey, don't worry. We won.
Thank goodness.
Bro, that would get me so hyped. Okay, let's do 2 more 10 poles for Chaska. Come on, Chaska, come home early. Third 10 pole. Nope. Got a barber. Alright, 4th 10 pole. Come on, Chaska. Oh, early. Oh! That's guaranteed. Let's go! That's bloody huge, dude. We
Chaska,
win those,
Flower
man.
Feather Clan.
We win those.
Any disputes you need me to end for you?
That was the first time it procced for me. Holy, man. What? Okay. I'll take it. 40 pulls and 2 Chaskas. Damn. You love to see it, boys. You love to see it. My luck is finally back. And with that, we've got 59k left over. The Natlan fund is still going strong. You good?
It's coming for me. It's gonna eat me.
So yeah, like, she's the weirdest one because the whole, like, teeth situation, or, well, feeling different body parts in different areas. Like, with the guy underwater and the guy mistaking other people for monsters, I can see that being past memories that are, you know, being brought up again as, like, fears. But this one's different. It's okay, there's nothing to fear. Gazathoth has lost, nothing can hurt you anymore.
It's no use. It'll just come back. Nothing can stop it. Nothing can stop the abyss. It will
Not wrong.
devour everyone. One day, we'll all be reunited in the pit of its stomach.
We will be reunited.
Maybe it's just Paimon, but she seems to be in even worse shape than Otoko.
So it seems like it changed her, like, whole body structure, or it changed how her brain thought of her body. So she's feeling her eyes in her hands, her teeth in her stomach. It just, like, swapped around sensations. So she probably got inflicted by it the most.
She can talk to us, but nothing she says makes any sense. She also seems really afraid.
Afraid is right. I wonder what triggered it. The battle against the abyss, or maybe like a taco. It's some deep-rooted fear, and the abyss just made it worse, yep. Alright, just like before. Let's go see what we can learn about her past.
Ion-san, I heard you cured Otoko? I'm so relieved. Is there anything I can do to help? If you need extra hands, I can...
Chief Mutata, perfect timing. I was just looking for you. I wanted to ask you some questions. Explain what you did to cure Otoko, and
I think you're onto something. The mental distress does seem to be connected to pre-existing fears and anxieties.
Man, I would be absolutely bodied if I came into contact with this.
Kochida doesn't like it when people talk about her past. But the situation is urgent. So, I guess I'll be the bad guy.
I feel like that's fair.
Ion-san, do you believe there are people in this world destined for battle?
Yes, I get that feeling sometimes when I'm instructing a particular gifted student. It's something like, wow, you were born to play this sport.
Then, what about people destined to be unfit for battle?
What do you mean?
When Kochida was little, her parents died fighting the abyss. She was only 11 or 12 at the time, and her brother, even younger still. The two saw their parents collapse in a pool of blood as
Jesus.
flames roared and spread all around them. Kochida trained hard to become a warrior, but still found fighting abyss monsters too difficult to handle. She and her brother were left with severe trauma after the incident. Pain and fear that they could not get over no matter what.
Yeah, because this type of situation can go both ways, where someone's gifted to fight, but they don't want to. And that anxiety and fear of, but if I don't fight, other people will suffer. Like, I have the strength to save those people. So it's like this conflicting thing of like, they don't want to fight, they're too scared to fight, but if they don't, other people are suffering because of it. And then on the other side, it's people that want to fight and they want to save people, but they just don't have the skill or strength to do so. And they just kind of feel like this failure.
But isn't Cochita one of the warriors who fought the Abyss? Didn't you find her unconscious out on the field?
Yes, we did. You see, something changed within her several years ago when the Abyss attacked our tribe and broke into her home. By the time the guards rushed to the scene, they found her standing there, weapon outstretched, hands trembling. Her brother huddling behind her for safety, and the Abyss monster dead at her feet. She didn't even look at it, and just kept repeating the same thing over and over. You're the only family I have left. I won't let anything happen to you.
Yeah, like you can get some pretty big strength when it comes to, you know, protecting your family.
She became a completely different person after that. She earned a reputation as a very capable warrior, and fought countless battles against the Abyss. We all thought she overcame the trauma, and we were so happy for her. But now it seems like even if she buried it deep within herself, the fear still never left her.
Like, you've got to respect that, though. Like, if she's able to bury that, like, that extreme amount of trauma just for the sake of protecting her brother, like, the only family member left. Props, dude. Holy. Maybe fighting the Abyss was her way of making sure she wouldn't lose anyone else. Maybe the thought of experiencing that pain again scared her more than the Abyss. On the outside, her choice to fight made her seem strong, but she never forgot the trauma of that night. The Abyss just brought it back to the surface.
How can we help her?
It might be the same way we helped Otoko, where, like, we need to reenact the past. So maybe bringing her brother and playing the part of, like, an abyssal monster. I feel like it would be a really stupid decision to bring an abyssal monster, but if that's what it takes. This one is tricky. If we can find the right opportunity, then... Oh, this was her brother.
Quali?
What's up?
Quali, what are you doing with that weapon?
Gonna fight to protect her.
Show me the monster that hurt you!
Damn, alright.
I'll make it pay! I'm going to protect you this time!
Aw, that is sweet.
Calm down, Quali. That monster is already...
I can do it! I don't care what it takes! I just want her to get better. She's the only family I have left.
Okay, that is actually really sweet, dude.
Family?
Hold on, Chief Matuta. Looks like Cochita is responding to his words.
If Quali goes to battle, the Abyss will devour him.
Gotta do it for him, man.
I can't let that happen. I have to do something. But it's useless. No one can beat the Abyss.
Yeah.
It's a death sentence. Just like what happened to Mom and Dad.
The Abyss isn't indestructible. You've defeated countless monsters already.
But I'm no warrior. I'm just a coward. Still, I have to protect Quali. What should I do?
Keep fighting. Keep him safe.
Cochita.
I think you just need to fight it one more time.
Fight it? One more time?
Good idea, Sophie. Her fear of the Abyss runs deep, but she still has the will to fight. She just needs to defeat an Abyss monster by herself, and we can prove to her that the Abyss isn't indestructible, just like you said. Because the thing is as well, if she was inflicted by this when the pods were coming down, I can't remember the exact name for them, they were indestructible when they first came down. So in her mind, like, she couldn't destroy this abyssal pod, and that's kind of where that fear got brought back up again. But we know they can be broken. It's just that we needed to get rid of the thing in the sky first. Oh well, we needed the help of Mavrika. I think it's worth a try. Plus, with us around, we can make sure she won't get hurt. Although, that also means finding an abyss monster.
Try checking the mountains to the north. A few fled in that direction after the battle. I dispatched a team to clear them out, so most of them should be gone. But there might still be a few stragglers.
Alright, let's do it. Great, then let's go right now. Cochita, think you can make it?
There's no turning back. I have to face it. even if it will devour me whole.
I respect it.
I'm coming too! I'm not letting my sister face this alone! Not anymore!
My man. Alright, then let's stick close. Let's go. Oh yeah, let's actually use Cheska out. That's so sick, actually. Off we go. Does look badass though, doesn't it? Definitely gonna make it easier to get around in this area. Found him. Let's get started. The floor is yours. Everything alright, Conchita? You don't have to force yourself to do this. How can we make this easier for her? I guess we could wear them down first, but I think it's better to stand guard for now. We should wait for the right moment to interfere. Intervene.
You were the ones who killed them! As a kid,
Aw.
I thought my parents were invincible. They were always so strong and gentle. They seemed like the most powerful people in the world.
I think we can safely say that Natlan has like the most traumatized people, which, you know, makes sense since they have so much war and destruction.
But I can still see the image of them collapsed at my feet that night. The raging fire. The
Jesus,
smoke,
man.
the smell of blood. The sound of my brother's cries. It's all burned into my brain.
Holy.
They told me to run, and I could see the fear in their eyes. I've been running from my fears ever since. But why didn't my parents run? It must have been because...
They wanted to protect you.
You can do it!
Let's go.
Because of our family. When you have someone to protect, there's no backing down.
Walking
No
through the
matter
flames. Oh,
Stay away from my brother!
yes sir. I do wonder what would happen if you did let her just fight it alone.
Bring it! I can do
Oh.
this. I have to do this.
Oh, okay. We're still fighting. The man dodged it.
Go away!
Yo, bro, stop running away. Easy, boys. You good?
Where are the rest? Where are they hiding?
Yeah, you defeated them. They are not coming back. That last strike was absolutely perfection. You pulverized them in a single hit.
That's impossible. They were gigantic beasts crawling with eyes, ready to devour everything in sight. No. Wait. What am I saying? Abyss monsters are not actually that scary. I've defeated them before. I know I have.
I do wonder if these, like, exist, though. Like, maybe that's what she saw when, like, the Abyss affected her. She saw, like, what was inside. Because that would be terrifying, right?
She's back to normal!
Conchita!
We did it.
What just happened?
You explained the situation to Conchita.
That is quite embarrassing. Sorry about that.
Nothing embarrassing about it.
I've always envied warriors who don't get scared or feel lost. It really felt like I was getting stronger over the years. But in the end, maybe I never made any progress at all.
I mean, I think it's fine to feel fear and be scared when you're fighting, even if you're a warrior. Like, you still got things that you want to protect. Like, the reason why her parents probably had fear in their eyes is they probably feared that their children were about to die. Like, they didn't want to see that happen. It's important to listen to your limits, just like in training. Just like in training, pushing too hard will only hurt you in the long run. Everyone needs time to rest. Besides, I have a feeling you won't have to face those fears alone anymore.
Even though we're both scared of monsters, you were always the one who stepped up to protect me. But not anymore. I'm going to get stronger. From now on, we're in this together.
I respect it.
Is that so? Then I'll look forward to the day when you'll be all big and formidable.
That's sweet, dude.
I finally feel like myself again. I couldn't have done it without you all. Thank you for everything.
You're welcome.
I think I'll rest here for a bit. I don't think I can make it back to the tribe just yet.
Fair enough.
I'll keep you company.
Alright, then we'll head back. I made sure to check the surrounding areas for monsters, and it's all clear, so take your time. Sometimes, our fears never truly leave us, but tomorrow's a new day, and as long as you keep moving forward, there will be better days to come. Great advice.
I'll fight by your side until every last monster is gone.
My man.
That's very brave of you. But you know what would make me even happier? If this whole war would end tomorrow, so you would never have to fight at all.
I mean, hopefully the whole situation in Act 5 will go well, but I don't know, man. Something is bound to go wrong. Like, if it's Mavwika that won't die, it will probably be the captain or, you know, someone like that. Like, there's so many death flags for so many characters, it's insane. But the biggest ones are definitely on, like, Mavwika and the captain. Like, there is one on Shinolan, mainly because, you know, she is crafting our ancient name. And since we are, like, an Outlander, it's gonna take a lot more of her life force. So yeah, things aren't looking good. And we're back.
Otoko's all better. Did you hear?
Really?
That's right.
Yes, really. It's all thanks to the Traveler and Ion-san.
I see. I was wondering why the Traveler was chosen to accompany the Pyro Archon in the final battle. But I guess she really can do the impossible.
I mean, all we were doing is, like, giving people therapy, right? If you just think about it. Oh, this is Aoife, right? That's sweet.
So all those rumors about the Traveler really are true.
Everyone's just gassing us up.
Kochida's getting better too.
That's 2 people down. You're an amazing problem solver, Sophie. Probably a well-honed skill from your travels, right? I mean, I feel like you deserve some credit as well. Like, I feel like she's suggesting, like, most of the ideas. Like, we're just, like, acting them out. You really know how to give people hope. Ever since you came to Natlan, I've been feeling a lot better about our chances of winning this war. Yeah, you helped out a lot too. You got them through the initial stage of panic.
Yeah. Honestly, Paimon was at a complete loss when she saw so many sick people on the hot air balloon platform. We only found a solution this time because you kept her cool and took control of the situation.
True.
You deserve most of the credit.
Haha. Well, who am I to turn down such a nice compliment? Most people say the first step is the hardest, but it's not actually all that hard. Exaggerating the difficulty in your own head is where the fear comes in. Yep, that's how it works. I'll never get it. Might as well not try. I hear that kind of talk all the time. But if you break your goal into smaller parts, the first steps might actually turn out to be the easiest. Actual goated advice, man. Holy.
Whoa, you're right. That makes a lot of sense.
Just like when I told you to eat less meat and drink more kale juice. You probably heard that and thought, I can never eat meat again. I have to drink kale juice for every meal. I'll practically starve. Yeah, so that's why Paimon was so against it. In reality, all it takes is to start eating 2 fewer servings of blazed meat stew and adding some kale juice for nutrients. That's it. It's not about making drastic changes all at once. That pretty much goes for anything, really, whether that's like overcoming a fear or starting a new goal or starting like some sort of exercise. Always just start small and then you build up, because if you go into the deep end, you'll probably do it for like a few days, maybe a week, and then you just lose all motivation and it's just too overwhelming to just keep up.
That sounds like something Paimon could do, but would that really change anything?
Not instantly, but it'll build over time. Consistency is key. You can't accomplish your goals in one fell swoop. You have to eat away at them little by little. True. My ancient name means power. Did you know that? So everyone thought I would grow up to be this tall, burly, muscular warrior. A buff Eonson. Let's see, did we ever get what Eonson's ancient name means? I mean, what her actual, like, ancient name was? Yeah, I don't have Eonson's ancient name here. We'll probably get it in this quest, maybe? But that's not what happened. A lot of people were confused and disappointed. My fellow warriors couldn't understand why I inherited that name over them. At first, I also felt lost. It wasn't until later that I realized true strength basically boils down to problem solving. Physical strength is just a means to an end, like everything else. Yeah, different types of strengths. So I begin to break problems down into smaller parts. When facing an impossible situation, you just need to act. And if you fail, so what? That's just life. You know what? I can get behind a lot of what she's saying. Anyway, that's what I've learned over the years. Maybe it'll come in handy for you someday. Yeah, well said. Thank you for the advice.
Oh, well, when you put it that way, Paimon's almost encouraged to start drinking kale juice tomorrow.
Whoa!
No, today. Paimon will start today.
This is Paimon's true character development. We actually get to see Paimon fight in the future. It's all because of the kale juice.
You're amazing, Eon-san. You really make Paimon feel like she can do the impossible. your true strength is giving other people strength.
There you go. I don't deserve that much credit. You already have that strength within you. I'm sure you've faced more obstacles than I can imagine during your travels, but you never gave up. That proves it. Bro, anytime like they're saying this type of stuff to Paimon, the sus meter just goes like to the roof. I bet I could learn a thing or two from you.
Ian-san, bad news. Occult Land is out of control.
Yeah, like I said, this is the guy that we needed to watch the most. Stay calm, I'll be right there. Looks like the time for conversation is over. Come on, let's go see him. Alright, what are you up to, mate? We're here. Yeah, we might need to tie him down or something.
What are you doing, Occult Land? Wake up!
Don't you recognize us, my boy?
He's seeing everyone as monsters. Yep, there it is.
The Abyss monsters are everywhere. Everywhere.
Like, this is probably the worst one because, you know, he is actually trying to hurt them.
They've taken over the tribe. No corner is safe. Did we lose the battle? No. It's pointless to think about that now. A warrior only has one job. Fight until the very end.
I mean, that's commendable.
Careful! He's not himself!
Occult Land!
Brother, get back. Get back. I don't think he can hear us right now. We need to get him under control. Let's go. Alright, we're just bodying him.
He thinks we're Abyss monsters? Hey, it's okay! We're not the bad guys!
That's not gonna work, Paimon.
Give me your worst!
Oh, he's got the moves.
Wretched Abyss! Get out of my tribe!
Mom, Dad, we're gone. This is my final battle.
Oh, it's still depressing though, isn't it? And boop.
Please, son, you've got to stop. You can't keep going like this.
Wretched monsters.
Yeah, how do we even cure this one?
Give me my family back!
Okay, that's something to work with.
Look, Occult Land! That's your father! He's standing right in front of you! Get out of my home! I'll never forgive you!
Oh, the music popping off, alright. Oh, okay. Oh, the Traveler's actually using their power. Whoa. Got him.
Are you alright, sir?
Is that the first time we've seen the Traveler use their element in Natlan? Actually, no, never mind. We saw them use their elements when we were showing Kachina. I forgot about that.
I'm fine. Please, don't hurt my son. He's just trying to protect his home.
Yeah, we know. We're just stopping him from killing you. Don't worry. We'll figure something out. Got him.
But what should we do now? He's different from the other two. It's like he can't hear us at all. He keeps calling us monsters. We're basically enemies to him now.
Yeah, and he sure knows how to fight.
Occult Land.
He has fighting spirit, that's for sure. But we can't keep him unconscious forever. I need to think.
Abyssal corrosion syndrome.
Oh, the captain.
500 years later, and it's resurfaced again.
Okay, so that's the thing they've called the disease. Gotcha.
Huh? That voice, it's...
The captain. Bro, he has such good music. Sheesh. The aura, man. So, you've seen this illness before. Makes sense. He is a Cambrian.
Direct contact with high concentrations of abyssal power causes irreversible mental trauma in most people.
Irreversible mental trauma in most people. So the other two got lucky, but he might not be the same.
The exact presentation will vary according to trauma level. Some will suffer from superficial hallucinations and maintain the capacity to perceive the outside world. In such cases, verbal and physical interaction can be used to break through the hallucination.
So that's what we've seen.
However, there are also those who are so far gone, entrenched in hallucinations so deep, that medical intervention is the only option. That's why we developed the Drought of Lucidity.
The Drought of Lucidity, what a name. Alright, let's write this down.
The draft of lucidity?
Mm-hmm.
It's a kind of medicine that can dispel the psychological impact of the abyss. The treatment comes with severe side effects.
Makes sense.
Including chronic migraines for the rest of the patient's life. So, it's reserved for the worst cases.
I wonder what it uses, though, if it's able to overturn that.
This man is a devoted warrior. One not easily swayed from battle. That is precisely why it's so difficult to pull him out of this hallucination. If you trust me to be true to my word, give him this.
I trust you, mate. What's in it, though? Like, what are the ingredients?
Wretched monsters! Setting up an ambush!
I wonder what he sees the captain as.
Give me your worst. It's either your end or mine!
Alright, we gotta force him down.
Hurry! He's awake!
Please, give him the draft. My son thinks he's alone in this world. In his mind, all his family and comrades are gone, and only enemies remain. There's nothing more painful for a warrior than losing everything you fought so hard to protect.
I mean, if you weigh the different options, it's rather put him out of his misery, or let him continue to have these hallucinations and potentially harm the people he cares about whilst not knowing about it, or cure him and have him have severe migraines for the rest of his life. I feel like the migraine one is the best one to go with. At the father's request, Ianson accepts the drought from the captain and quickly gives it to Archon.
Monsters!
You good?
What's going on? Dad? What are you doing here? My head hurts. I just had the strangest dream. I dreamt the Abyss took over the tribe.
I mean, that certainly did happen, temporarily.
It's all right, my boy. It was just a nightmare. Let's go home. You need a good night's sleep. But first, I want to thank you for saving my son. May I ask your name?
We're not gonna get his official name, we're just gonna get the captain.
Just Capitano is fine.
He nearly slipped up. He nearly gave it. Something. We'll get you eventually, man.
I owe you more than words can say, Mr. Capitano. My name is Mune. You're welcome in my home anytime.
Oh, it might be the case that he was just gonna say the captain. Sure. Now that I think about it, it's probably what he was just gonna say. Damn it, man.
Time to go, son. Can you stand?
I will say that was kind of cute. Like that correction. Sleeping. I'll help you carry him back. Traveler, let's meet up later. After the crowd disperses, the captain hands a few more of the doses of medicines to the guard. So the remaining... Okay.
Thank goodness everything turned out alright.
Yeah, thank you. You saved the day.
Think nothing of it. I agreed to offer you my aid, so this is merely a part of that duty. Besides, I care deeply about this land.
It's so sweet.
Right! When we were with Moika, you told us you and your soldiers defended Natlan against the Abyss 500 years ago.
Can we get an animated shot of that? That would be sick.
That's right. My desire to protect this nation remains unchanged. When my platoon arrived in Natlan 500 years ago, like you, we were true outlanders. But as time passed, I encountered the people of this land and witnessed their desperate struggle against the Abyss. Though many of the warriors were rash and inexperienced, they were steadfast and fearless in battle, willing to do anything to protect their fellow citizens, oftentimes with complete disregard for their own survival.
It's nice that it was showing like all the characters that we just helped.
Just as I fought for the glory of Conria, they fought for the survival of their nation. We happened to share a common enemy, so I decided to offer my aid.
Makes sense. And plus, the Masters of the Nightwind chief at the time took in the captain and, like, you know, looked after him.
We fought side by side to the very end. I traveled to many places after that, but I never forgot this land. Even now, my work in Natlan remains unfinished.
Yeah, Natlan hasn't forgot about you either. Why don't you use your name from 500 years ago?
It may seem difficult to understand, but the reason is really quite simple.
Let's hear it.
That name carries with it the glory of my homeland and the honor of Natlan. Yet, I failed to bring my soldiers home. And I failed to help Natlan defeat the Abyss.
So it's just more so like he doesn't feel worthy of that name anymore. So he kind of like left it in the past. Man, I can see a cutscene where when the captain's like sacrificing himself, he gives his name. Because like that's when he feels the most worthy of that name. And he's finally given up that sacrifice to protect everything. Dude, I can see it. I can see it.
But that's not your fault. The Abyss is way stronger than any of us imagined.
You need not comfort me. I am no longer who I once was. Let the events of the past continue to collect dust in the annals of history. I will continue to help Natlan in my own way.
Fully respect that.
Like, with the draft of lucidity? Who knew you could make medicine? Were you a doctor before?
Yeah, I want to know what the ingredients are. Because if it's like overturning stuff from the Abyss, that's interesting.
The drought was Guthred's invention. He was a respected military doctor, as well as my trusted second-in-command.
That was the guy we saw who was trying to take over Archon, right?
We faced a similar situation to what you witnessed today. The endless battles against the Abyss triggered delusions among the soldiers, to the point where some attempted to kill each other. In order to develop a treatment as fast as possible, Guthred used himself as a test subject.
Damn.
Passed away shortly after the drought was complete.
Bro, the Cambrians were just built different, dude.
That's who he was. Unrelenting in his pursuits. No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. In the end, he even gave himself up for a chance of success.
Yeah, MVP Guthred, man. Even today, medicine's still helping out.
I'm sure he would be pleased his creation aids people, even now. The Abyss has wrought enough suffering on this land. I sincerely hope this war will end soon.
No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. Huh, that sounds rather familiar.
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win.
Yep.
That must be why I've returned. For this moment.
So yeah, this was probably Guthred.
Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
Yeah, the soul that possessed Archon, it was Guthred, wasn't it?
You're more perceptive than I imagined.
Yes, sir.
However, some things are better kept secret for now. We may be working together, but our goals are not entirely aligned.
True.
What's with the secrets all of a sudden? I'm starting to think we should be more careful around you.
I mean, at the end of the day, we've all got different, goals and beliefs and, and different methods to approach different situations. Like the whole point of before was the captain had his own methods of solving the problem, which Mavwika didn't agree with. That's why there was a conflict in the first place.
I do not mean to jeopardize the trust between us. I simply prefer to keep this to myself, because it's a personal matter.
That'll be the whole, ruler of death situation, what we saw at end of Act 4. I can't remember the exact thing that was said, but it was something that the captain is, walking in her path or something. Something along those lines. Okay, so that was it. I see. So the ruler of death sent you on your long journey. Yeah, and then the captain said that he has a final foe that he needs to face. Definitely very fascinated to see what that is.
All I can tell you is this. Natlan may have survived the worst of the crisis, but the souls of this land are still not at peace.
Yeah, and those are the souls that he wants to save. So I don't know if he's trying to do the same thing that Archon was trying to do in the past, where he took in all the lost souls and was trying to guide them into the Night Kingdom to, fulfill that job. If that's potentially what the captain's doing, I don't know. But that also means that if he does that, he sacrifices himself in the process. But he also did ask the assistant of the Lord of the Night, so it'll probably be a lot more successful than from when Archon tried to do it.
And that is why my work is not yet done.
Well, if it's personal, then we'll just have to trust you.
Yep.
If you have other questions, I'm willing to answer them.
Potential law?
Wait, like anything?
Okay, we might get some good information here.
Hana wants to know how you eat with the mask. Anything you want to ask, Traveler?
Bro, yeah, get these stupid questions. Yeah, get those stupid questions out of here. Actually, There is something I want to know.
Natlan must pay the price for Mawika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price is death. And only Mawika's death can clear the debt.
This is the biggest one because it seems like the captain definitely knows a lot about Renova.
Even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone, it looks like that death is still set in stone.
Could the captain know something about the Ruler of Death? I might not get this opportunity again. I should ask him. Ask about the Ruler of Death.
In the garden cultivated by the gods, flowers and weeds grow side by side. When the weeds compete for nutrients in the soil, the gardener intervenes to inhibit their growth.
So basically the gods are trying to stop the growth of humans. Essentially what he's saying?
I'm not one to pass judgment based on my own standard of right and wrong. But it is an undeniable fact that she is responsible for my suffering, as well as that of my people. If that explanation is too difficult to understand, allow me to show you exactly what I mean.
He takes off his mask. Oh, hold on a minute. I was joking. We're probably not going to see it though. The Curse of Immortality. I don't know what I expected, but this is...
The Ruler of Death can freely define the form of death, or grant immortality to anyone she desires.
Come on, show us, dude. You can't tease us like this.
Her power is a rule in and of itself.
Oh, come on,
with such an
dude.
overwhelming level of power, it can feel hopeless to resist.
Really? Really? You're gonna tease that and just not show us? I mean, it makes sense. A lot of people don't want to see what Capitano looks like, mainly because they like the mystery of what his face potentially looks like. But I wanted to see it.
But I am of the belief that, in this world, no destiny is unchangeable, no death inevitable, and no rule unbreakable.
I respect it.
So, before the final moment truly arrives, we must fight harder than ever.
Fully agree. Hey, Traveler. Paimon. Sorry, hope I didn't interrupt anything. Bro, I still can't. I was joking when I said he was going to take off his mask. Didn't think that we're going to go there, but sick. After helping a child... Still don't know how to say that. Back home, I went on a small walk. I happened to run into a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy. He's been looking for you everywhere.
Oh, did something happen?
Apparently, Shinolan's ready to start forging your ancient name. She needs to check the progress of the Pilgrim's Chronicle, that device she gave you before. She invited a bunch of people to be there, including me. So let's head to the stadium once you're done here.
This is a critical time for you, Traveler.
Ooh.
It's best not to delay, so let us end our conversation for now.
So yeah, we're probably going to receive the power element the moment we receive our ancient name.
Best of luck to you all. Goodbye.
Goodbye, my captain. I really wanted to see what he looked like, Meg. Man. What a mysterious guy. Still, he doesn't seem quite as intimidating as before. We're basically comrades now, right? Anyway, let's head to the stadium. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
So in the end, the captain still hasn't told us his real goal.
We're gonna let him cook.
He kind of reminds Paimon of someone we met recently. Oh, right, the Lord of the Night! They just seem so tired, you know?
Makes sense.
Since they've both been alive for many centuries, do you think that's just what happens when you've been alive for too long?
It might just be the same thing of like, they've seen so much, and they just want it to come to an end, you know? You just can't blame them for that. Here we are. What up, gang? Sure took your sweet time. Wretched scoundrels, how dare you keep the almighty Dragon Lord Kahorahau waiting? Kneel before us and apologize, or we'll... Thank you, Kenichi. Classic. Don't listen to him, we just got here too.
Kenichi, Kachina, Mualani? Woo, everyone's here!
So yeah, I would feel like Kachina, Kenichi, and Ahau probably don't have voice actors.
Reunited at last. Did you miss us?
I did, Mualani.
I brought candy and cookies to share.
No, Kachina does have it.
Of course we missed you. Ooh, you brought Source crackers too? Score!
Yes, sir.
Ah, just in time, Traveler. It's so stifling in here. I was just about to go outside to get some air.
So yeah, probably in 5.3 we'll have all the voice actors back, I would assume. Because majority of them have come back since they've moved to a different studio now, I believe. So 5.3 we're probably getting all the voices back, which is great news.
It's the same temperature outside. Anyway, how was the trip here?
Yeah, pretty smooth. Pretty sweaty.
Huh. To be honest, I also didn't expect this many people to show up.
Yeah, the only person we're missing is Chaska.
A third of this amount is more than enough for my plan.
Yeah, so why do we need them here?
I need to ask them about you, gather their thoughts and hopes. That will help the formation of your ancient name.
Ah, so this is glazing the traveler moment. Gotcha.
Oh, you brought the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? Yeah, let me take a look.
Yeah, we haven't done the tribal missions for Milani yet, but hopefully that's fine. Here you go.
Okay. The progress looks good. We have enough people, so let's get started.
Alright, let's get it.
Sorry I'm late.
Oh, there she is.
Chaska showing up late for something? That's a first.
Too busy beating people up properly.
I had to follow a group of monsters further than expected. When I got back, I heard about what you did for my tribe. Thank you.
You're welcome. Haha, Traveler deserves most of the credit. Bro, Yunsun, you need to start taking more credit. Plus, if it weren't for your help during the battle, the Collective of Plenty would have suffered a lot more. We had the manpower to spare, so it's only right we return the favor. Yeah, we were just doing our part. We're glad everything worked out.
Okay, let's save the pleasantries for later. Everyone's here, so let's get started.
The glazing session, let's go!
All right, let me remind everyone what's going to happen. I need each of you to stand before the Pilgrim's Chronicle and share your stories about the Traveler.
We're amazing. Sure.
Your words will be recorded and become a part of the Traveler's ancient name. Any, questions?
I really do wonder what kind of ancient name we're gonna get. I doubt it's gonna be like the Witness or something like that. It might be a different word that means witness. Hopefully it's something different though. You never know.
Nope. All right, then to start things off.
Hold on. Remember what we discussed?
Oh, right. I almost forgot.
What is it?
Traveler, Paimon, you, can't be here for this part.
No, we can't listen to the glazing. It'll be too embarrassing.
Huh? But why? We want to hear what everyone has to say.
I also agree with this part. I feel like the glazing just might be a little bit too much.
I need people's true thoughts and feelings. It's best if the subject in question isn't involved.
I'm fine with this outcome.
It's much more difficult to express those feelings to someone's face. People get shy in those situations. It's just how it is.
You're right. Just like when Paimon doesn't have enough more to pay for her meal, but she's too embarrassed to tell the Traveler, so she has to make up some excuse.
Yeah, I don't think that's the same. We pay for your food anyway, Paimon.
So basically you want us to leave the Pilgrim's Chronicle here and wait nearby?
I mean, we can talk to Mavwika in the meantime, right?
Oh, don't worry. This shouldn't take long.
Skip like 2 days.
Everything Shilonen said made sense, but did you see Lolly's reaction back there? She was definitely the one who decided to leave.
Yeah, I mean, we already know she gets embarrassed very easily. Still, my best moments from, like, Act 3 was Sita Lally.
But staying out here is just making Paimon even more curious about what everyone's gonna say.
Well, you never know. Maybe in, like, Act 5, when we're fighting against the Abyss, like, we're being overwhelmed, and then our ancient name will awaken or replay all the memories of what people said about us, and that gives us, like, a power boost, you know? You know, that power of friendship? It's just this cutscene of everyone, like, gassing us up, and we just get more and more powerful. As cheesy as it would be kind of hype.
Anyway, you're gonna have an ancient name soon. Ooh, that's so exciting! Feels like we've been in Natlan for quite a while already, doesn't it?
Yeah, we've been traveling together for even longer.
You're right! If only Paimon could say a few things about you in there.
That would also be interesting.
Well, looks like you're about to have that chance.
Oh, she does get a say. Also, that was very quick.
Shilonen, is everything all set?
Almost. We're just missing one last thing. You've been by the Traveler's side the longest, Paimon. We need to hear what you have to say.
Oh, but then that also would make sense. How I was saying earlier is if it did replay like what everyone said about us in the moment we need it, it would also make sense that Paimon would be the last one. So essentially, she would still be near our side when we're fighting against the Abyss, even though she's not there. Alright, might potentially go in that direction then.
But Paimon's not from Natlan.
Still works, right?
Oh, it doesn't matter. As a traveler's companion, your contributions are extremely important. You're the perfect person to finish the story.
You're the perfect person to finish the story. Also, perfect cut on the music there.
Sorry, traveler. I just need to borrow Paimon for a second. It should be quick.
Paimon spends about 10 minutes just talking. Despite Shinolin's assurance, quite a lot of time seems to pass. Yep. Can't stop talking about us. That took longer than expected.
Paimon gave us a lot, and I mean a lot of information.
That's so sweet.
I'm not even sure the Lord of the Night managed to get all of it.
Well, we've been to 6 nations already.
True.
Here, you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back. I'll need it when I forge the name, but you can continue your adventures in the meantime.
I don't know if we'll receive the ancient name in this interlude, or maybe we'll receive it at, like, beginning of Act 5.
And when the time comes, I will forge you an ancient name unlike anything that's come before. So that you, Moika, and Natlan as a whole can finally put an end to this endless war.
All fires fuel the flame. Quest completed. So yeah, we are going to be receiving it at start of Act 5. Interesting.
I'll need the Pilgrim's Chronicle back when I'm ready to forge the name. If there are still adventures you want to record, better finish them before then.
I wonder if it changes then. So I definitely have to do Milani and everyone else's before then.
I hope everything will go well. I swear, even I'm starting to feel nervous now.
Also, I still don't like it that you have to lose like a bit of your life force. That's concerning. Right, and that finishes up the interlude chapter. That has definitely got me excited. I also thought it was going to go on a little bit longer than that, but again, it is an interlude. But man, I did not expect the captain to actually take off his helmet. It's a shame we didn't get to see it, but I know why they didn't show us, because again, people really like that mystery of not knowing what he looks like. The information I want to know about is what was inside that medicine that was given to the people. That's interesting to know about. The whole thing with the captain and what his plans are, we're going to learn that in Act 5, obviously. Now, this whole situation with people putting what they think about us inside of our ancient name, which definitely means, or I can definitely see a situation where when we're fighting in the Abyss, we're being overwhelmed and our ancient name awakens, or it starts to replay everyone's memories about us or what they said about us. And that slowly powers up the Traveler. Of course, it finishes off with what Paimon's like saying about us, and that gives us the power needed to, you know, fight back and win. Because then that also fulfills what Paimon's role is with, you know, guiding us. And maybe guiding us to victory, you know, that kind of thing. But yeah, that has got me even more excited for Act 5 and what we might potentially see in it. Bro, I just cannot wait. Act 5 just seems like it's gonna pop off. And again, seems like the captain might potentially sacrifice himself. That's a very real possibility. But yeah, that's the interlude chapter done. And so, if you don't want to miss my reaction to Act 5 of the Natlan story quest, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you then.